Smells like stale books.
I was going to say, it smells like funky funk.
It smells like stale books.
Funky.
Like book pages.
Yeah.
Like old, dusty book pages that haven't been opened in a while.
I could see that. I was going to say funky fruit. If you're new here, sometimes we smell like funky fruit and book pages, but I'm Josh.
I'm Erin, and I don't smell like funky fruit. I am fresh as a daisy.
Okay.
I smell like flowers.
And we are Stuff and Whiskey. Thanks for joining in. We're tasting this pair totally blind. We have no clue what we're drinking, but we started this channel just as a way for us to hang out and share whiskey together and with you and have some fun. But it is a very consumer-focused channel where we taste things blind and then give things a rating, find out the price, and see if that changes how we feel about it, separate and apart from all the labels, hype, and bias, before we find out what we're drinking. So hopefully along the way here, you'll get some entertainment and also some value for yourself. And you can use the things that we say to make an educated purchasing decision on your end.
You got a little too fast for your britches there.
Yeah. Tripped over my own two tongues.
I'm drinking this whiskey.
Okay.
Also,
That tastes like juice.
tastes like whiskey juice. Sorry.
Yeah.
Allergies are in full force in Tennessee. I apologize for doing this on camera. I'm just going to dab like a lady because
like a lady you are.
the allergies are... The pollen is pollinating today. It was pollinating so hard, my eyes are a little red, so it looks like I've been crying. I have been crying, but it's been allergy-related watering of the eyes.
I was listening to a comedian's podcast the other day.
Yeah.
And he was like, and he lives in Nashville. He's like, these bees, man, they are at it. They are just out there pollinating. I saw a bee the other day on a tulip and doing his thing, and then he left and he told the tulip bye like he was going to go to work or something, and then I saw him sneak away with a daffodil.
Oh. Well,
after.
I think right now it's the tree pollen that's like super everywhere in the air, and it has got me all itchy.
I know it's all over our cars and it's irritating me. And this pour is kind of irritating me because there's not more flavor here.
Yeah. It's a little like drying.
It tastes like young, basic bourbon.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And it could be a rye because there is a little bit of candy red. Like when I get like a red rock candy note, like a red Jolly Rancher almost.
Okay.
I can kind of get that on some rye whiskey, but usually it's on better, more aged rye whiskeys. This is coming through in a way that it just tastes kind of thin and sharp. And
It does taste sharp. I'd say sharp and kind of bitter. Like it tastes like you're chewing on like a bitter wood stick that's been soaked in alcohol.
it tastes like red Kool-Aid that somebody put some basic bourbon in and a lot of ice, and then that melted down and came up to room temp.
Okay.
And that's what that tastes like.
I agree.
Very mediocre, Mr. Mediocre Guy bourbon. My daughter one time called me, she called me Mr. Mediocre Guy.
She was like 7, and now she's 14, and we still talk about it.
She wasn't wrong. So, glass 2. Let's see if we're doing any better over here. It smells a little better.
Yeah, it kind of smells like a hospital.
Can you elaborate?
I cannot.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, to me this smells also classic. It's got a little bit more vanilla going on, whereas the first glass is just like kind of fruity, woody. This is has a little bit more vanilla richness in it, but boy, richness is a real stretch on this one too.
Yeah, in comparison to glass 1, there is some richness there, but in general, richness is a stretch on the nose. But the legs are pretty.
Legs are legging.
Legs are legging. Let's see if the palate's palating.
Cheers. Man, this is really thin. The flavors are good. Better than glass 1.
I'm not getting a lot of flavors. It's the same general kind of sharp, dry.
Yeah, it is.
Sharp and dry.
Yeah, sharp, dry, thin. Not great. Like, decent. Like, I wouldn't say there's anything offensive in either one of these glasses, but there's also nothing that would really merit me wanting to buy them.
I agree.
A lot of stuff does this, but let's get another sip on glass 2 to make sure, just to be
Actually,
sure.
I had drink with my drink in hand.
Due diligence and all that.
Yeah. It's pretty Mr. Mediocre guy.
I don't know which one's the winner here, but I feel like we're both the losers for having to drink these.
I mean, we don't have to drink them. We could stop right now if we make a decision.
I'm going to go back to glass one.
I am going to go back to glass one. I will say the nose on glass one actually smells better after tasting glass two. Mm-hmm. We'll see if it tastes better.
It's actually got a little more punch in glass two. Glass two is just very watery.
Yeah, I think glass one has benefited coming off of glass two because it definitely like got a little better to me than it was by itself. That's interesting.
Man, these are both, yeah. I feel like these should be like $25 bottles, give or take a few bucks.
Yeah,
these
I'd say no more than 35.
That would be pushing. I wouldn't even buy them there.
Actually, glass two is sharper. It's got more like carbonate. It makes me feel like I get the sensation of carbonation.
I got you.
On glass two. So I actually like glass one better.
I'm going to go glass one too.
Going back to it, it actually got better. And then I went back to glass two and it was not better. So glass one gets a thumbs. Glass one gets just okay and glass two gets just okay. Mm-hmm. But I do have a preference to glass one. I will say it got a little darker and richer. Like, petite.
Yeah, this is a stretch.
Like, statistically insignificant, but enough where I'm going to give it a little bit of props.
All right. I could be very close to thumbs down on both of these just because I don't feel like they're bottles that I need.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them just okay just because, like, they'd be good for mixers or they would possibly be good for, like, a hot summer day, something like that. But they have to be cheap to even warrant that. Otherwise, they're going to be thumbs down.
I feel like there has been a mistake.
Maybe.
A mistake has been made.
What's glass number one? Number 7 in our key. What's the price?
$200.
No. Thumbs down.
I think mistakes have been made.
We'll find out. If you're watching this, you already know if that lines up or not. Stay tuned for the reveal. Glass number 2, number 8.
$200.
Dude, okay. Full disclosure. We warmed up with Old Grandad Bonded, and it was better than both of these. And that's a $25 bottle of bourbon. Oh.
I mean, it's pretty simple, but the flavor's good. Yeah. Yeah. I like the flavor a little better. It's not as sharp. These two are sharp.
Yeah. I'd rather drink that Old Grandad Bonded than either one of these.
Yeah. I have to go thumbs down.
Not by much.
I have to go thumbs down with the price point.
So 200 on glass one and what on 2?
200. I feel like
I maybe forgot to change the price.
I feel like you must have.
Let's find out what we're drinking. Glass number 1 we both preferred. It is number 7 in our key.
Can this be right? 2015 Elijah Craig 18 year. And it's 1997 distilled.
Oh, wow.
And it's 90 proof.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's why it's so much.
It is old. So what we're getting here isn't youth. It's old. That woodiness that you're talking about and that funk I was talking about, it's old.
But, like, where's the flavor? Where did it go? Did it evaporate with the angel share?
It's watered down to 90 proof, and it's just thin. These taste like whiskey that a lot of water's been added to.
Why?
Hang on. Based on what you just said, I'm assuming glass 2 is also Elijah Craig 18.
It is, but it is 2023 Elijah Craig 18.
Okay.
So it was distilled in 2005. And it is also 90 proof. And both of these samples were thanks to Chris Prokopiak.
Yeah.
So thank you, Chris.
Wow.
So.
All right. So we did like the
What did we learn here?
What did we learn? Elijah Craig 18. Look, we're not breaking ground here. Elijah Craig 18 is widely regarded as being one of the most overpriced bottles out there.
I would agree.
There's this, I don't want to say it's a misnomer. I feel like it's an erroneous way of approaching whiskey pricing in the enthusiast community where people say, oh, as long as you're paying $10 per year, then that's a fair price. But there are other factors that go into it.
Yeah.
Primarily, if it tastes good or not.
Right. Age isn't the only thing that makes whiskey something.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah, and to some people, age doesn't matter. Proof matters more. So, like, do you want $10 per proof point? Because that's a lot. Like, so I think that's kind of a silly metric to gauge price on.
Yeah. I mean, we did think glass one was better, and I think Chris did send us these samples to compare the difference in distillates over time. So, like, is the older... Like,
so the glass one was the older distillate from 97?
Yeah, it was distilled in 1997 versus 2005. So, you know, a whole previous decade, you know, not a whole 10 years, but it was from the 90s versus the 2000s. You know, is older whiskey better?
The 1900s.
Yeah. I mean, this
Ancient.
is made in the 1900s.
This is from the 1900s, just like us.
But it's just, even though stuff like that can be true, that it's cool that this was made in the 1900s, it doesn't...
We were also made in the 1900s, and we are not cool.
It doesn't mean that if you have the whiskey...
That was a joke. You were supposed to chuckle.
No, it was just true.
You're supposed to chuckle.
Okay.
Make me feel good.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
But just because stuff is old or whatever, like, if it's not to your profile, it's not to your profile. Have I had Elijah Craig 18s that I do like? Yes. Have I had the opportunity
These weren't them.
Have I had the opportunity to buy an Elijah Craig 18? Yes. Have I passed every single time I've had that opportunity? Yes, because I have tried them, and to me, it's just $200 is what they're at the distillery for.
Yeah.
I think you can get them for as cheap as like 170 or 180 sometimes. Okay. They can go up to 220-ish or so in some places.
Yeah.
I just haven't felt like, to me, someone that likes rich, bold flavors and tend to like a little bit, something with a little bit more gravity to it, I'll say. Like, even just the extra 10 proof points in the Old Grandad Bonded, much younger, but those 10 extra proof points help drive more flavor. And even that, like, I was putting a $25 bottle of Old Grandad on par with these.
Yeah.
So, you know, should you go out and buy Elijah Craig 18? I would say that I would try everything in your power to try it before you buy it, especially if you like 100 plus proof, like myself and Aaron. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Yeah. Think about subscribing to the channel. YouTube's throttling down all those metrics, like they're dinging channels that people aren't doing that stuff for. So it would be a huge help. Yes,
that stuff is called engagement.
Yes, it would be a huge help. And also,
you gotta be clear, bro.
If you want to get in on some barrel picks that we do, where we go to distilleries, try barrels, put our stamp of approval on them, and make them available to our Patreon community, you can join that Patreon community down below, very top of the video description. You don't even have to click the see more button. It's just bloop right there, very first link. You can't miss it. Join in, or if you even don't want to get in our barrel club and don't want our barrel picks, we've got a Discord.
If you don't want to get in our barrel club and you don't want our barrel picks.
Yeah, we have a Discord that you can join for $5 a month. Great community over there. I'm sure if you wanted to try an Elijah Craig 18, you could find somebody that would be willing to help out. And
we got these samples from Chris in our Patreon.
Yeah. And for as little as $1 a month, you can just get some behind-the-scenes content, some extra live streams with me being a whiskey nerd, and also just some extra live streams with us as well. So you can check all that stuff out over there.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Be good to each other, and until next time.
Cheers. All right. Man.
I don't want these.
You did get the old books, or you got books. You didn't say old. Did you say old books?
I said stale books, I think.
Yeah.
Old stale books that haven't been opened in a while. Do I get that with Elijah Craig? Or, just
it's just an old whiskey note.
Yeah. I did get that at first.
I think I was confused because the nose on glass one definitely did have oldness to it, but then on the palate, it's just so thin. Water and whiskey are just not a good pairing for me.
Yeah.